Okay, going for a take. Take one.
Take 5
at this point.
Welcome back to another episode of Going for a Take. Today, we're in season 3.
And take 3.
No, this is take 1. And in today's episode, we're joined with myself,
Matt.
Ollie, hello.
and we're joined with a special guest, Fintan Buckard.
Hello, pleasure to be here.
We're going to be
Stab you on, dude.
we're going to be chatting about the Oscar-nominated films and the winning films, all which were incredible, or were they? It's going to be a good episode, guys.
Oh, wait, that was so like ominous.
It's going to be a good episode.
Yes,
But-
we'll definitely get on to you and your career, how everything's going for you. That was a Waterloo Road gossip. But yeah, so let's lock into the awards. Who wants to kick us off? Basically, we're all going to choose one film, discuss it, and then move on to the other one. Do you want to be the guinea pig?
I can kick off straight away.
Yeah, go for it.
And so when I said I'd join this this session tonight, they said, you know, there's this list of Oscar nominated films you can watch, and I was just thinking to myself, like, the actual honor is the nomination, and it's child's play to choose which one is the best one, because it's such a Ollie's giggle in the corner.
What are you saying?
What am I saying?
What are you
Why
saying?
did I kick it off? That's the question.
Ben, why don't you
Anyone
start
else
us off,
want
man?
Yeah, Ben.
Come on.
Okay, so I
Surprise
chose
us, what are you talking about?
One Battle After Another,
Oh, that's crazy. You didn't see that one coming.
which won Best Picture and Best Director, which was incredible, deservedly so. I think, for me, I just thought it was exceptional. I think it's over 2 hours and 40 minutes, and the whole time you're hooked. And I think that's a really hard thing to do when it's a long film. Ollie, will you stop laughing?
Sorry, I'm just watching Matt clean up.
Just clean up everywhere.
Right, you thought One Battle After Another was exceptional.
I thought it
Why?
was. I think
What about it? Because I've not seen it. I'll hold my hands up. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it. But I know my parents have watched it, and they didn't give it a great review.
really.
So I'm now like middle of the road. I don't know what to think of it because I heard so many good things about it, and obviously it won. But also in recent times, the Oscars haven't necessarily been indicative of what I think is a good film and what isn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you say about Sinners?
I didn't like Sinners.
Yeah,
It wasn't my kind of film.
yeah, we'll chat about that in a bit, because One Battle After Another, for me, like, I think just the way everything blended together, you had all these different storylines, and it almost felt like it was each character's own story. Like, for example, Sean Penn, incredible actor, and the role he took in that, he deservedly won Best Supporting Actor as a male, because
How many Oscars did it win? Max,
won,
can you Google it, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
it won 3, I believe.
Oh, just 3.
It might have been
I thought
3.
Just 3.
Who was
Aye.
what was the third?
It
Sorry?
won Best Supporting,
Best supporting.
Best Film,
Best film.
and Best Director, I think.
Oh, did he win director?
So-
I didn't
Yeah.
realise that.
Okay, One Battle After Another is what the title suggests. It is literally one battle after another. It starts with a battle. It's about different groups. So you have, for example, the Christmas Adventures Club, which is sort of it's like a KKK,
Right.
without saying it's the KKK.
It's a far right.
It's a
white
far right,
supremacist
yeah.
group. Got it.
You have the French 75, which is a revolutionary group who are trying to, from what I gathered, overcome political agendas through their own force. Not
Political agendas?
well. This is the thing: is it doesn't say initially what they are, so it's sort of alluded to. But then
What? Be more specific.
it's a
Don't
2 hour.
worry about spoilers, man. It came out fucking months
it's a
ago.
2 hour
Like,
and 40-minute film. If I was to go through, it's so hard to simplify it without just saying it's literally one battle after another. You can't. It's like saying like,
But why is Leo teaching a karate? What's the state of the world? What's the backdrop?
they're on the run.
Right.
He was part of the French 75 as well.
Okay.
They blew up some shit, and they're now being hunted. Sean Penn's character is trying to hunt because he wants to be part of the Christmas Adventures Club, but the only way he can get in the Christmas Adventures
Sorry,
Club.
that's the wind.
So
Is
If you can hear a rumble in the
That's
background,
insane.
I thought there was the Polar Express outside.
the wind is blowing
It's
a
the wrong time of
gale.
year for that.
We're on the 7th floor of a building, and it's fucking high up.
That's insane.
But anyway, that's like a brief summary. It's
Okay.
like there's so many different stories in it.
But it's well balanced.
It is well balanced, and
Okay.
I think it keeps you engaged.
Have you two seen it?
Yeah, I thought it was really immersive, and
Yeah.
I'm someone who really struggles to watch a film and not check their phone and not play a bit of Tetris on the side.
You're
I was
that guy in the cinema.
You're a
Got
Tetris.
it.
Never in the cinema. I did
Okay.
watch this at home though,
Okay.
in the dark, just me on my own, and I can say I was completely enthralled by it. And not only that, when I'm sat in the dark on my own, just me and my dog Poppy on the side, and I'm actually like emoting to the TV, and like something's happening, and I'm going, oh God, she's not gonna kill me, is she? Oh no, don't kill him. Like,
Yes.
if you are actually responding to the TV and you're on your own, like I think you can be. Say you're watching a comedy with your mate, you want to laugh because you want your friend to know that you find it funny. I'm not performing to anyone in this room. Or a cinema, you want that great, or a theatre even, you want that great audience reaction, and you have that encouraging ensemble from the group. No, I'm just on my own, and I was so brought in on the action.
But also the context you're given for the film is literally the title, one battle after
Yeah.
another.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
the
yeah.
context, because as soon as the film starts, they're already trying to raid this.
It's like a detainment immigration centre.
Yeah,
right?
they're already trying to break in.
Yeah.
And that's when you're introduced to Sean Penn's character, Lockjaw. And so you don't really get put into the context. It doesn't build up to that. It starts at that and it stays at that pace for the whole 2 hours and 40 however minutes.
Yes, one thing that it kind of really does really well is that it kind of makes these kind of like subtle I don't know, commentary, this kind of sort of social commentary on like stuff going on in America and like places around the world as well, with different like conflicts going on, like the detainment center. I mean, it's not that subtle, that one, but then in terms of like the other stuff as well going on, sort of socio-political, racism, people trying to sort of work their way up the ladder in sort of corporate settings, like this guy, Sean Penn's character. He kind of molds himself to be this person who he actually isn't. I don't want to go into too much about the story, like, because I think it's genuinely worth a watch. I don't think for me, it's not a best film.
Okay.
And what was it? Best director as well?
Best director.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good. I feel like out of a few of the films, I mean, I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it Marty Supreme?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll talk about Marty Supreme, Train
Spoilers.
Dreams.
Not
We'll
in
get
spoilers
there.
because it's not what he's talking about. I think it's the most commercial out of them all, and I think
Really?
that's probably why, in terms of again what you were saying before, Oscars generally, like, I'm trying to think about best pictures like recently as well, but generally they go to the ones which have good marketing. It doesn't necessarily mean it was the best film. In fact, it never means that. There's always loads of other films that just
And it's always an opinion. Art is subjective
Yeah.
inherently. Like you can't categorically say something is the best because it
Yeah.
just can't be, unless it's a race where it's
And
like,
even if
oh,
we're
this
not,
person.
even if we're not talking about Marty Supreme, if you think about the marketing campaign for that, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude saying like controversial statements, but he's not doing it like by accident. He's a genius. He's crazy, and he's just saying these things because it's gonna like pop off for a while.
Yeah.
But I
The
also
whole Oscar thing, awards thing, is a campaign thing.
But I also think that, like you were saying, in terms of comparing the two, I think when Paul Thomas Anderson went up to do his speech, one of the things he said was, in the 70s, one of the years, the category for Best Picture, that Jaws was in there, Dog Day Afternoon, all these incredible films which, in their own right, could win it and should have won it. But if you are to compare them with whatever you compare them to, like, there's always going to be one.
Whoa. Say that sentence again.
If you are to compare them, there's only going to be one winner because the Oscars is one out of the category.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, fine.
But I think that's the debate with the Oscars is it right to compare a film to another film that's completely different?
I think however many films are nominated, those are the winners in my opinion, because they all appease to a different audience. See, you let me speak and I start waffling and I lose my train of thought. Can we go back to whatever Ben was saying?
So you
No, you
think
made
that
sense.
being nominated is equivalent to winning and that they are all deserving of a win? So the one that actually comes out with the trophy.
Who was saying that maybe they didn't deserve the trophy with the award, the win? Who said
Well, I
that?
don't know.
I think I kind of
Was that you were alluding to that, weren't you? And I was thinking maybe it was because the state of the world that we're in right now, there's tons of war and genocide happening at the moment. And when you're comparing other films like Bugonia with conspiracy theorists and Marty Supreme about a ping pong player from 50 years ago. Like, they're not current, whereas this is battling current wars. And I know war is a current theme throughout humanity, but
I think
it's prevalent at the moment, is what I'm trying to say.
there's something to that because, again, going back to what I was saying about it being subtle, the points that it's making, it's like digestible.
Yes.
To like a wide audience, it's still going to make points, but it's not like too controversial. I think obviously like Voice of Heinrich Jab, I think that's how I pronounce her name. I'm pretty sure it is. Obviously gets kind of put to the side in one of the smaller categories. I can't remember if it was best international film potentially. I'd have to check. But yeah, I'd be surprised if they even showed that in the ceremony that was televised. They might have done. I don't know. That's one which has its heart on its sleeve. The message is just right there. Whereas One Battle, yeah, digestible, wide audience will watch it. The subtle messaging will probably either be like got across or not.
Yeah.
But I also think that the real winners are the films that get greenlit, because ultimately that's a really hard thing to do at the moment.
We're going right to the start
Right to
of
the
production. Oh no!
I think
let's move on.
Yeah, we need to move on. We've got 10 minutes left already.
What, we've done 20 minutes?
We
way.
waffled.
Okay. Ollie.
Ollie, yeah, what film have you chosen, bro?
Right. Okay. So, in terms of best picture,
You chose a TV series.
no. In terms of best picture, I personally, the ones that I've seen, I watched Marty Supreme, F1, and Train Dreams. What else was nommed?
Sentimental Value,
Didn't get to see
Bugonia,
that. Didn't get to see that.
The Secret Agent,
Didn't
the
get to see that.
Vagabond one.
So I've seen those three.
Yeah.
Right, men. Out of those three, I've
Sinners.
seen, and Sinners. Okay, yeah, I've seen Sinners. Great. Out of those four, and what I've seen of One Battle After Another, I think Train Dreams should have won Best Picture.
Best Picture?
The entire
Really?
film is like a breath of like mountainous forest fresh air. It's fucking beautiful. Every frame is a gorgeous, gorgeous painting. The aspect ratio is 4:3, so it feels cozy and boxed in. It doesn't feel as massive as it could potentially be. Which I feel like a lot of films are trying to do. They're just trying to be big for the sake of being big at the moment. I'm like, fuck off. And just Train Dreams, just like watching it feels like a hug that lets you exhale fully
Why?
and just feel your feelings.
How does it let you exhale?
No, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen it?
No.
But the way
Have
you
you seen
described it, I
Okay.
essentially have seen it.
Yeah.
That was so articulate.
You should watch it. Genuinely, it's such a gorgeous. What was your question?
Why does it let you exhale? Or how?
Because it lives in the moments of quiet that working in the outdoors offers you, and it's not scared of them. It doesn't edit around them to show you action. There's a little bit in it, but not a lot. Like
It's also sorry,
it,
continue.
it lets the performance breathe, and it lets the characters just be the characters. People are interesting. Human beings are fucking beautiful things and are so interesting just to watch. And if you can find somebody with a story to tell and just sit there and listen to them, which is essentially what this film does, you will find magic. And this film captures that. And it's like little embers off a fire dancing. It's
It's so,
I love this film.
So deeply human.
Yeah.
And again, it's literally like what you were saying. It's like I don't know, the bus driver that, I don't know, you get the bus with or whatever, like some random dude that is kind of like, I don't know, a bit of an NPC in your head, but he's got like a fully fleshed out life. Same amount of struggles that you do as well. Same amount of thought process going on. All the different things that every like human on this earth has to deal with. So this film is about this guy who, builds railroads. That's it.
Yeah, so the backdrop is it's the turn of the century, like new technology is about to be invented. He's a logger, works in the woods, sawing up trees. Chainsaws are literally about to be invented. He starts his career, it's all like horses and carts and manual labor. By the end of the career, it's trucks and diggers and chainsaws and the bridges that he helped build for the railroads in America that helped, the Industrial Revolution, and all throughout the 1900s are completely null and void now because concrete has been invented. So all of his hard graft that he spent his entire career doing was it worth it? What's it all for? But also, those bridges allowed that concrete to be invented. So, you know, he is a pretty major part of the not the Industrial Revolution. What is the revolution? It's like turn of the century, isn't it? Early 1900s.
Sometime.
Yeah, just a period of time.
But I think one of the best things a compliment a film can get is it feels like almost like a documentary. Like it feels like you're just there. And I think to what it sounds like from what you've explained is it feels like it's almost a documentary of his life, and you're just a witness, and it's just going by.
A little bit, yeah.
Whereas,
and at its core, it's telling the story of like him and his family. And I don't want to tell you what happens because it's so effective and so well done that you need to watch it, but your heart will be broken.
But
it allows you. It doesn't tell you to care about them. It just allows you to care about them. It just leaves that door open for you of like, these guys are like sweet and nice. You should invest in their life, and you find yourself investing in their life, and it just allows you to feel what you feel for them. It doesn't say this is your main character and this is his family, so you have to like them. Like, it doesn't force anything into your face.
I think that's like, to me, like the opposite of what One Battle After Another is, which is the sense where you're forced to feel for the characters compared to just being there. So that's really interesting. But also, I feel like that's also similar in Sentimental Value, right?
Why are you looking at me, bro?
I'm just looking at you.
Yeah,
You've got nice
sure.
eyes.
I mean, I'm aware that we've like really waffled on.
We're going to get onto your two films in a second. We'll take a quick break. I'm going to get some more water.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Let's do that.
And then, right, shall we just do that now?
Yeah.
Sick, right.
Right, so yeah, but we're talking about Train Dreams.
Should have won Best Picture. It should have won Best Picture. I think it should have.
I know, it is. Have you seen Sentimental Value?
No.
Cool. I think, based upon what you've said about Train Dreams, you will love it. Because it is... Have either you two?
Train Dreams.
Sentimental
Yes,
Value.
I have, yeah.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Nice one.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah.
High five.
I watched it in prep. I've seen all of
Sorry,
them.
that wasn't supposed to be patronising.
I've seen every film apart from Train
I
Dreams.
thought you'd watch it. I thought you'd watch. I didn't think you would have watched it.
Right. I've watched every film on the Oscars nominee apart from Train Dreams.
Damn. I need
He's
to
done his
do my
homework.
better work as a
I do my homework.
podcaster. It is...
You do a film podcast? I had no idea.
Apparently, yeah. No, I just keep turning up for these seasons. It's because I live here, and then I just sit on my sofa and I'm like, who are these guys?
Oh, there's cameras.
Train Dreams, yeah. I think it's got a similar kind of vibe to Sentimental Value. I was thinking about this earlier, and I think particularly all the films that we've spoken about in the past on here, the ones that I haven't really vibed with are always the ones which are more like cerebral. They're more like brain stuff. I think you can kind of categorize, or I do anyway, films into like 3 categories. I saw people do it with actors or like characters as well. It's like, are they brain led? Are they heart led? Are they gut or like groin led or whatever? If you think like Christopher Nolan, they are not heart films. They are as cerebral as they get. They are trying to be so clever that you have to go, wow, that was impressive because it was clever. Not my cup of tea at all. Whereas like Train Dreams, Sentiment, don't you open that mouth, sir. Listen, my time.
I'm shocked.
Whereas like, yeah, Sentimental Value is just, it's beautiful because it's the simplicity of just being a human. All you need to do is just watch these 3 people and just watch their life unfold. That's all it is. It's the same with Train Dreams with the main dude. I think, just to give you a brief summary about what it's about, it's such a simple story.
About a divorcee dad and...
Sorry?
About a divorcee dad and his daughter trying to reconnect.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cliche.
Yeah.
Except the
But done
execution
I don't think it's
of it.
cliche. I think it's simple. I think it's... Yeah.
It hits the bone.
Yeah.
I think just the way that the execution of it,
Sorry. I don't think it's cliche. I think it's simple.
which is what I'd already
What
just
does
said.
cliche
But
mean?
no, I think there's so many reasons people should watch it. Like, one, the acting is just insane across the board. It's insane, and also like the way that it kind of distinguishes between European acting and American kind of style of acting. So if you think about all the kind of Hollywood films like One Battle, obviously everything's got its own different style, everything's got its own different place and space, but there's just something so absorbing about being given that space to breathe when you're watching that screen. There's like this shot in it. It's the one with Stellan Skarsgård. There's a lot of them, but it's as he's watching Elle Fanning read a part, and she's not really nailing it, or maybe she is. You're not really sure, because then the camera just like stays on him watching her. Basically, he's a film director as well. He tries to get his daughter to do a film with him. She says no. A lot of family trauma going on. He gets someone else to take her part, and he's watching her going, and it's just still. It may be a slow zoom.
It allows the performance to breathe. Yeah.
But his acting is insane. It's like a lip twitch and a slight scowl. And I don't know what kind of actor he is, whether he's technical or not, whether he's actually just allowing whatever happens to happen. Maybe he's thinking about what he wants for tea later. I don't know, but it is beautiful. And I think that kind of stuff, I mean, it's great that he was given Best Supporting Actor at the Oscars. Not at the Oscars, Golden Globes. I don't know. I think at the pace that we live in today's society, having films like that be kind of lauded and promoted more is an exciting thing. I think maybe people are getting a bit sick of like the injection of adrenaline and dopamine constantly.
Marty Supreme.
It's a hard watch because it is a slow burn.
Okay.
It's if I was to recommend it, I definitely recommend it to people. Watch it on a Sunday afternoon. Have a cup of coffee, have a cup of tea.
What can I watch it on at? Is it Mubi?
Mubi, yeah.
Is it back on? Because when I tried to watch it and it wasn't there anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it came off for
As
a
in it
short
came
while.
on and then been taken off again?
It was on there originally and then it got taken off for like maybe whilst it was doing its awards push and then it's been put back on.
Interesting. Not sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of my spiel.
Okay. And you think it should have won? Meh.
For me, it should have won, but like that's not about the consumerist kind of element of.
I mean, it did
It's a
win
personal-
Best International, didn't it? And I think that's
Did it?
praise enough.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
But everything
Enough
for you is
recognition.
praise enough. Fucking getting greenlit is praise enough, apparently.
I think that is a big
I'm
thing
just
in
happy to be
agreement,
here.
though.
Right. What about you, Finn? So you're talking about Bugonia, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
What about it really stood out to you compared to the other films?
Right. When I was watching it, I was thinking. When I was watching it, I was thinking, wow, it is incredible when you can watch a film and you watch it and you go in, this isn't particularly for me. I mean, it's about two men, one man in particular, Jesse Plemons, with, serious mental health issues, who kidnaps a woman. And you're just thinking, this is not exactly my cup of tea, but you can watch it and you can still go, this is fucking sick. I love this. I'm completely immersed and engrossed within it. And actually, was it you just you, Ben, that's watched it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Shall I spoil it?
Well,
Can I spoil it?
It's been out for since 2025.
I'm not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
you're still not going to watch
No.
it. Can we speak
You're a
about?
Goss fan.
Can we speak about the end?
Okay,
Yeah.
who is the protagonist and antagonist in this film?
I mean, they're both not morally correct, are they? Ooh, someone sat up there.
Don't look at me.
So, what, you just sat up like, ooh, what's he talking to talk about?
I was just sat quite coquettish.
Oh, was that what it was? Okay. What did you say? Who do I think is the protagonist and antagonist? I think Emma Stone is. I think
What, the protagonist?
I think it's led by Jesse, but you're obviously in support of Emma Stone's character
Why would Emma Stone's character be the protagonist?
because you're not rooting for her to be dissected, are you?
You're not, but then when you find out she's actually an alien the whole time.
Yeah, there's the mic drop.
And then
There's the mic drop. There's the moment.
you've had like 6 months
So
to
the
watch
entire
it, bro.
film, you are led to believe by Emma Stone's performance that she's just a regular woman. Well, she's not a regular woman. She's a CEO of a massive.
So wait,
Come on,
drug
Cindy,
firm.
yeah.
Wait. Okay, so Jesse
Which killed her
Plemons, Jesse Plemons' character is a conspiracy theorist who thinks that she is an alien.
Yes,
Kidnaps her in an attempt to prove that she's an alien.
while also like
Shaves her hair
And
off so she
then,
can't
yeah,
communicate to the
By
other
the
aliens.
end of it, she is an alien.
Yeah.
that's the big turning point. Yeah,
But it's like...
Okay.
But
I
from-
think
There was a
it's also the
when Ollie
moment
was
where it's a
talking,
make
I
or
was
break.
like, I should watch this film, and I was like, oh wait, she's an alien.
No, but it's not like that. though.
That's the bit that ruined it for me.
No, for me, it wasn't. It was that bit where I was going, oh yeah, this film's great. I mean, it's not really my thing, but it's a good film. And then it happens. You find out she's beamed up to the spaceship and she puts on this big toe suit.
No.
And I go, that did not just happen.
Yeah.
That did not, and for me, it elevated it. Because then it wasn't just a film about...
a big toe suit.
her costume, man.
It's a Yorgos Lanthimos film. You have to see it to like...
Have you watched Spy
If you see it and
Kids?
don't like it.
I don't want to watch it.
You watch Spy Kids?
Yeah.
They're just built like that. The thumb guys. That's what they look
She
like.
puts one of those on.
Well, no, it's their clothes are kind of like weaved.
It's like a bubble.
We're fixating on the wrong thing here.
And that's why I think it should have won Best Picture.
My point here was that was the moment where I realised it wasn't just a film about a kidnapping. It wasn't just a film about, Willie, won't he torture her? Suddenly it was this brilliant sci-fi. Because the whole time by Emma Stone's performance, you're led to believe that he has just got serious issues. But that's not the case. And he was actually always...
He's not got serious issues. Did he not put bleach in his mum's IV?
Yeah.
Every sentence
just gets worse. Yeah.
This is why it's a great film. Because
But he only did that because she finally caved in. And the audience thinks, she does a big monologue saying, yes, you're right, I'm an alien. The reason that you're here and the reason I'm here is da 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 da. And the audience is led to believe that she's doing that because that's how she's regaining power and she's fighting that situation and coming out back on top. And so that's why he then she says, the reason that Jesse Plemons has kidnapped her is because he thinks that his mum, who fell into a coma from Emma Stone's
like drug medicine,
trials, she thinks she fell into a coma because of that. And so to get out of it, Emma Stone says, you need to put bleach. No, it's not bleach. It's like windscreen fluid, de-icer, into her IV drip, and that'll kick her out of the coma. And she says, it's not de-icer. I promise you, it's a solution. We hit it in de-icer. Why am I waffling about this? What was my point?
The point is, it's like, who is the antagonist and protagonist? Because the whole film, you're led to believe.
That was the question, wasn't it?
Emma Stone, she comes across like she's this kind CEO who has got their...
Would she come across that she's kind? Because we're introduced to her immediately as this woman who's forced to give her customers, her employees breaks, but saying, you can take the break, you shouldn't take the break because you have a lot of work to do, but you can take the break if you need to take the break.
But you can leave at 5 p.m. because...
But you really shouldn't, because you still have to finish your workload. So you're introduced that she is this power-hungry...
No, it's a really
and
hard...
this is going for a take.
Marty Supreme is an amalgamation of everything that we've all just spoken about. It's got really grounded performances. It uses non-actors as actors, which means that they feel really real. Yeah.
Rapper.
Yeah.
Tyler Creator.
That's the one. Thank you. But even like people who aren't in the spotlight at all, just people who have been plucked off the street and like put in a film. It's sick. But also,
did you like that
it's
for the authentic
batshit
performance? Or
these guys were...
Or would you prefer a ghost to an actor because they've worked hard for their craft?
Is it Josh Safdie that wrote this? Yeah, it is. Josh Safdie is such a clear director that give anybody over to him, he will shape them like putty. Like, he is so clear in his direction and what he will tell you that I don't think it's possible for anybody to give him a bad performance, because he'll find a way of saying it to you in a way that translates. So for the non-actors, he can communicate, because this is his thing. This is the Safdie brothers thing. It's like they will always use the general public and shoot guerrilla style and like not try and keep it as real as it possibly can be, even though it's artificial.
So jumping off that, do you think this could be the starting point for Tyler Creator to do like a Lady Gaga move and start his movie
Maybe.
career? Do you think?
I mean, he was genuinely very good. He was a strong supporter, but.
And he also wasn't Tyler the Creator in that, which I thought was interesting.
Like, how much was he?
It was a good characterization.
No, he was
whole
a cabbie.
career
He was a New York cabbie.
But his whole career is built upon kind of like a David Bowie kind of thing of like creating these different personas. So he already does different characters anyway through his different albums.
Touche.
So is this?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
I didn't know that I was sending anything at you.
But also just Marty Supreme is so it's fast paced, but it still has super grounded performances and still lets them breathe. It has moments of intimacy, just in terms of character interaction and that.
Like the arse spanking.
Sorry?
The arse spanking. That was quite an intimate moment.
Yeah, got to see Timmy sees the bum.
Yeah.
No. But it's also a super stressful watch. It's almost bordering on a thriller, and it's about ping pong.
Is it about ping pong though?
No, but it is.
Because I would argue that the ping pong is just almost a vessel for the actual story, which is the relationship that he builds with the other people.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, of course I have.
Oh, right, okay.
I've said I did my research.
All right, sorry.
I've seen all of them apart from Train Dream.
I think we've all watched Marty Supreme now.
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as I
Matt,
got
have
back
you
from
seen it?
Vietnam, I watched
You
it.
haven't seen it?
Yes.
No, you haven't. Shut up. But yeah, all right, great. What did you guys think of Marty Supreme? Because I left that cinema feeling really
I
excited.
thought Timothy Chalamet was really good. I thought Timothy Chalamet
Matt,
was Timothy Chalamet. What did you do for Jack Black in Mine? What was it like? So Ollie didn't actually watch Minecraft when it came out and just went, Jack Black, really Jack Blacked. And I bought it.
God, what an actor. Oh.
Have you guys watched Uncut Gems?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Safdie Brothers, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I thought Marty Supreme was such a Uncut Gems, but lesser.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
thought
you
it
didn't
just
think he was as
followed. It
good?
followed all the same arcs, but with less stakes.
Okay.
Did you say lesser? Is that
Less
what
stakes.
I mean,
Yeah.
his life was in danger, but not very high stakes.
Oh, Marty Supreme's life was in danger.
Yeah, did you watch the film?
I did watch the film.
A mob boss was threatening to kill him.
Similar to Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Right.
well, yeah, you know.
Are we seeing the connection now?
He doesn't get killed though.
Huh?
Sorry?
He doesn't get killed, whereas Adam Sandler gets killed.
Yeah, no. Marty Supreme does have a happy.
Not seen it.
You've not seen Uncut Gems?
Why Supreme gets killed?
What?
Wait, no, wait.
You've not seen Uncut Gems?
No.
Damn.
I tried to watch it, but
It's
I always
It is
watch it when I
brilliant.
just don't have the
It's
brain
very
space.
Well,
and
at least
I'm
you know
very
the ending now, so you don't have to watch
It is one of those films, but then so are all these films that we're talking about now. It's one of those brain space perfect films, but you need to really look into
Yeah.
you need to have the right mind space to watch it.
With Marty Supreme, if you go to the toilet and come back, the story's already moved on, and you're like, where are we? Because it's that fast paced.
But to go off that, what story is there? I just felt like it was so unsequential. There was so much happening, but what plot are we following?
It's a man's.
It just happened. I just felt like it happened, and I was. It came over me.
Yeah, it's an experience.
it was an experience.
It was a man's journey with his trust issues. That's what it was.
I just thought he was
Because-
he was like a parasite.
Yeah.
I watched it with Corey
Marty
McLean.
is not a good person.
And we just kept going, this guy, give it a rest, man. All those people around him, all those people who love him, and he's just stabbing them every 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's a morally ambiguous character, but it's ultimately it's just about a man's unwavering will to get to the top of his chosen discipline.
It's kind of like an Icarus film, right?
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch it.
Well,
You genuinely, it's I'd say it's a lot of fun.
I also would shout out on that film to the PR behind it. I feel like he really stepped up when it came to promoting that film. I like, for example, the big arena, that big sphere in Las Vegas, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
He made it orange, stood on top of it. Brilliant move, I think, because that stays in your head. That's a good image to think. Like, it doesn't go.
I'd forgotten about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I hadn't.
Only from the sheer multitude of PR stuff that he did.
I think there was so.
And I
so
almost
much.
think he did he did too much.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was overhyped. Everyone wanted to watch it. So I mean, I'm sure it did great for its box office.
This is exactly the reason I didn't watch one battle after another. Because by the time that I had time to watch it, everybody had said it was so amazing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, no matter what,
Apart from your
your
parents.
expectations won't be met.
and I will be disappointed.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but your parents didn't think it was amazing.
No, they didn't. But they watched it.
the apple
like,
doesn't
last
fall
week.
far.
Oh,
So
What-
like,
sorry, I can't remember. Did you already say what the issue with it was?
I can't remember specifics, but a direct quote is they were watching it and they just kept looking at each other, thinking, at some point, it's like something's got to happen. It's got to get good because everybody's said that it's good.
Actually, my mum and dad watched it too, and I think they got halfway through. Well, we watched it when we'd gone down to theirs,
Okay.
and then they never finished it.
Yeah.
I guess so. That's a prime example of the fact that why you can't really compare films, because I've watched it twice and both times I've been enamored, and other people haven't.
What a lovely full
What a
circle
lovely
moment.
way to wrap that up. we should probably move on to our guest.
Finn, shall we
Finn.
chat about you?
Excellent. Right, let's
How's it
talk
going,
acting.
guys?
Let's talk
I think ultimately going off the back of that.
Let's talk about Finn for once.
Excellent. We're starting. We're going.
Finn,
Hey,
Waterloo Road, Phoenix
Road.
Rise, Lady Grace, Mysteries, full title. Just the start of your acting career. Very excited. How old are you?
I'm 20 now, as of the start of this month.
20.
Well, you've
And
been
you've
working
already
since
got...
2012, 2013?
What's 2012?
No, 2018. Sorry. That's me thinking I was like, wait, how old am I? But so in terms of your spotlight, you were in a Cadbury's advert, way back when?
Yeah, I think that was my first job I was casted for.
And you were 12, 13?
I think I'd just turned 12 or just turned
There we go.
13. It was
That's
the
what
day
it
after my birthday. So yeah, 2017, 2018. God, I can't remember anything. But yeah, I just got that straight off of some casting website. It was called Mandy, which my mum got for me and then drove me all the way to Kent or wherever it was. And I ate so much ice cream.
What'd you have to do?
It was a Cadbury's ice cream advert, which was for the World Cup or something. And I just ate a ton of ice cream. And yeah, my mum was my chaperone. She was sat in the other room, and she kept telling me that the producer went up to her. She went, "Is he gonna be sick? Where's he putting all that ice cream?" Because in between takes, I just kept going. It was crunchy flavors, and it was marvelous creations, and they slap.
Yeah.
They slap. So I just kept going. So yeah, that was the Cadbury's advert.
How'd you get into that? Because you were talking before we started filming about kind of into the industry and all that kind of stuff. What was the sort of, I don't know, step through that door?
I watched Matilda the musical on West End, and I was like, that was brilliant. I want to do that, but I don't want to do musicals. And I was watching American sitcoms like Big Bang Theory and Friends, and I was like, that looks great. And they've got 2 characters in each, which are struggling actors, and that looks great. But I also don't want to do American sitcoms. It was just kind of finding the little parts of projects that I like the look of, but finding what I liked myself. So I went to a musical theatre class well before that Cadbury's ice cream advert. And was like, I remember going to my mum crying. I was like, I don't want to sing. I don't want to dance. I feel ridiculous. She was like, so you like the acting? I was like, yeah. She was like, great, I'll find you an acting class. I was like, okay, that'll do. And yeah, started with an amateur acting class at a youth theatre literally around the corner from me, which was lucky that they had that, because otherwise I think I would have just given up if there wasn't that immediate class right next to me. Yeah, what was your question? Sorry. How did I get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that. Go on to amateur classes for 2 years, trying different styles of theatre, because I think she went to drama school, the
Tutor.
Thank you. I was trying to say lecturer, but it's not that high of a degree.
What about it do you love?
Acting in general.
Yeah.
Playing. I'm in this industry to play and feel around and collaborate and do something which is true and meaningful.
So
I'm more of a dramatic actor. Comedy is not something I've really delved too far into yet.
So this was my next question.
Right.
As a professional actor now who does drama primarily,
Yes.
how do you protect that sense of play?
Could you rephrase that? What do you mean? How do I protect it?
How do you keep it fun?
How do I keep it fun? How do
So
I
you're
keep
doing
it light?
hard stuff on set,
Yes.
or the drama stuff.
Oh, how do I not crack down?
Is that kind of what you're asking? Yeah.
Is that what you mean? How do I not suffer the consequences of doing the performances that I'm giving? I'm not someone who sits at home and is like, all right, tomorrow I need to cry, so I'm gonna be depressed tonight. I will just be in my happy place. I've got a colouring book, and that's great. Although I got it for Christmas, and it's an adult one, and I find it too difficult because I like to watch TV and colour, and while I'm trying to colour, shit, I'm gone out of the line, and then I'm depressed and miserable. It's I can't believe I just went outside the lines.
Try paint by numbers.
Huh?
Try paint by numbers.
Yeah, I was
hard.
considering something like that, or just a child's one.
That might be quite tough. That.
All right. How do I? Back to the point. How do I cope with performances I'm giving?
How do you make sure that acting is something that you continue to enjoy?
Felt that one.
Yeah. Make sure I'm working with the right people. I need to be careful with how I phrase this, but every job I'd done, every job I'd done, in the last 4 years, in TV, has had multiple directors on, which has been a great experience to work with different creatives, know what I do like and know what I don't like. And up to a certain point, I'd only worked with directors that I'd loved. And, you know, we're all actors here. We crave that validation. We look up to our directors like they're our parents. Do you guys have that you're like, oh, I just want to prove to them and satisfy them? And
It depends who you are.
Yeah.
it does depend, because some of them give that energy towards you, don't they? God, this is a really strange tangent that I've gone down. What was I saying? Where was I before I mentioned the parent
Making
thing?
sure you work with the right people.
That was it, making sure I work with the right people. So up to a certain point, I'd only worked with people that I really, really respected, and I really felt that mutual respect back towards me. And so then I'd worked with one director followed by another director. So that was like a long few months over a few blocks, where I really just didn't like it's not like I didn't like their style of directing. I just didn't like our collaboration in between us. And so for the first time in my career, and I've been working since I was 12, so the first time in 8 years.
Humble brag.
It didn't mean to be, but not like professionally.
Okay,
only really in
yeah.
the last 4 years has the ball started rolling, and I've been proud of what I've been creating. But anyway, this was the first time that I'd started feeling that I'm working a job here.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get out of bed because it's such an early wake up. I'm waking up at 5 o'clock, 5:30 to for my pickup and to get ready for the day. And you really have to have that urgency to like get up on the right side of the bed and because you have to come with such a smile on your face and make people laugh and make those connections and be witty and network. On those like I was speaking about, those months, those blocks where I started struggling and going, oh God, do I really want to be an actor? What if the next job I do, if I'm lucky enough to get another job because it's such a temperamental industry, what if I feel like this again? Because I've always been all eggs into one basket kind of guy. I have no other hobbies. And when acting stopped being a hobby and became a profession, and say I'd meet new people and they'd say, what are you into? I can't say I'm into acting anymore because it's now my profession. So what do I speak about? Anyway, I've gone on another tangent.
But do you not think, like, me and Matt have this conversation a lot of like we've spoken about how make your life outside of work more interesting or as interesting as your life when you're working, so you don't put your pressure on yourself to deliver something or to get a job or be seen. Yeah. Because ultimately, as simple as it sounds, it is just a job. Yeah. It is just a job, and you're there to do a job, and you're there to work, you know, and it's a very privileged job to have because we're doing things that we love, and we get to wake up sometimes in the morning and be excited to go to work, and sometimes not so, like any other job really. But I think for you, like, you've been on Waterloo Road for how many years now?
I started in June 2024, so I finished my 4th season mid-July, so it'll been 2 years by the time I finish.
2 years in one job is quite a long time. Yeah. Considering if you work on a show, that show will, like, if you work on an 8-part TV show, that's usually about, 6 months. That would be 4 seasons on a show. Yeah. If you just went back to back. So finding the joy in something which becomes repetitive because it's the same environment, it's quite hard to do no matter what.
You say that, and it is the same environment because you're working with the same people all the time, other than the few people that come on and leave. But it never feels like that because Waterloo Road is constantly evolving. Your character, or anyway, my character, I've been lucky enough that he constantly keeps evolving. He goes through so many different arcs, and he touches so many different bases. I don't want to go into that too much because the real jumping off point for Ben will come in season. Don't say. So I've been censored by Ollie Rhodes.
Season.
Beep over all that point.
Exciting things for Ben Drake are coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in season 3 we've actually got live censorship as well. Forgot to put that in.
I was just seeing an email flash in my head.
Have you seen that clip on the awards show where what's his name? Owen Cooper's speaking about his next job, and then Stephen Graham comes in. He's like, Not supposed to talk about that, lad. I feel like that just happened. I'm here tonight.
Well, Ollie Rhodes is Stephen Graham.
Pulls him back from the interviewer.
There are worse people to be compared to.
Oh, I'm like, Stephen Graham, man.
What an actor.
What a person to be compared to.
It's
What
uncanny.
an actor. Anyway,
But yeah, so in terms of like Waterloo Road and that, what's been like one of the highlight of your arcs that have been televised so far?
On Waterloo. Do you guys really want to speak about Waterloo? Because I feel like you've had so many guests come on.
what do you want to speak
We
about?
want to speak about your experience on Waterloo.
Yeah, because that's specific.
Really?
To you. You're like, really?
Literally,
What have I got to say that someone else already hasn't said?
because every experience has been different.
Touche.
Yes, there's been the through lines of like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, everybody on there is a family. Me and Matt know this. Like, it is a family unit, but also we had very different experiences on that job. You will have had a very different experience to me on that job. Lauren has had a completely different experience to me on that job. Like, everybody's own unique experience is what makes these episodes interesting. So yes, I want to talk about Waterloo Road and you on it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say the completely cliche thing that every actor ever says about the job they work on. We're such a family. We all get on so well. We all love each other. We're like brothers. But it's true. I love that job. I love and also this has been the first job where I've bonded with crew just as much as cast, and I felt so respected by my directors, by my producers, that I can pull them in for a chat, and yes, we can speak about something. Say I've got an issue in my professional life and I need to discuss with my producers. They are there for me, and they go, yeah, I've got 5 minutes now. Let's go. Or I can pull them aside and just like chat about something I did over the weekend, and they're just as keen to talk to me about it. And having that mutual respect is beautiful. I've not experienced that on a film set before or after, to be honest.
I think that gives you like also the creative freedom and the creative license to express yourself as well.
Because it's a safe environment, you can, and this is what I was talking about with playing, like, because you've got that love and you can feel that support on the set, you feel more confident to make those brave choices on camera, which is something that I've been trying to get better at. You know, I'm still a newcomer here, and so this is I'm filming my fourth series now. I'm now only just now kind of what have I said now?
You might have to bleep that.
No,
Yeah.
it's confirmed that we're filming 19 and 20 at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah, and I don't think they'll care that. Oh yeah, we've filmed 19.
This is why
now.
we did that look before, where I kind of clocked eyes with Ollie, like.
They've confirmed the next 2 series. They've
Okay,
not
cool.
confirmed anything after that, and they've not told me anything about after that. So
Okay,
I actually
right.
can't mess up.
Okay, fine then.
This isn't a Tom Holland
Carry
moment
on.
in a Marvel interview.
Yeah, fine, great, cool.
But I have lost my train of thought. So if I could move on to the next question.
I was gonna speak about what you've learned from your experience on just any set.
Well, I was lucky enough. Oh, I'm going to speak about Waterloo now. I was lucky enough to have so many scenes with Lindsay Coulson, absolute MVP.
Plays your
Wow.
grandma.
Plays me Nana.
Yeah.
And I have never felt so much like she's my little guru. I am her Padawan. She is my Jedi Master, and it's I can't say anything.
No,
here,
go
but
on,
that
carry
little
on.
giggle in the back of my-
Yeah, keep going.
Anyway, just from the first moment, you can see this little nervous 18-year-old I was when I started the job. You know, sit down in the chair, and she looked me in the eyes after my first take, my first single, and she said, "That was really good.
Nice.
You did some good expressions. You did some good reactions. That was nice." And that just kind of like,
Yeah.
But not just that. She's been this beautiful. She's not just my nan on screen, she's my nan in person. She's taken me to the theatre before. She invites me to go to stuff with her. And I don't feel that kind of the young ones go and play together and the old ones go pub together. Like, you know, she'll invite me to join the other teachers and go to a meal with them. Like, it's that mutual respect that I'm talking about. I keep speaking about mutual respect. But at the end of the day, that was my experience. So
Sweet.
No,
It's genuine. It's a very nice, sweet point to lead off on.
Obviously, Waterloo Road's probably like one of the biggest profile things that you've done
Without
so
a
far.
doubt, yeah.
Besides the Cadbury advert. With the ice cream. That's what I reckon.
Cadbury's at the World Cup. Yeah, right.
Obviously, we've all got some experience of it. What's it been like for you, kind of adapting to that new platform, that new profile?
What I found really strange is because it's such a well-known project with such a wide fan base, and because it's so well known, even if you've not watched Waterloo Road, everyone knows Waterloo Road. Most people you walk past will know the title. And so what I'm experiencing now is a lot of previous people I've worked with when I was like 12, 13, saying, hey, great to touch base again. I see you doing really well and I'd love to work with you again. And I'm just thinking, are you just seeing I'm doing well and you want to bounce off of that, which is fair enough. But I'm finding that really kind of interesting because that didn't come before Waterloo. So you're just trying to use, and I was speaking about, I went for a coffee with Ben before this podcast. We were speaking about how much social media following is dictating television and film casting today, and they're using, some productions are using, this client has a really large social media following, let's use them as publicity.
You can now link your Instagram on Spotlight, which I saw the other day.
Yeah, I was speaking about that today as well.
It's mental.
Which is clear now that that's the direction the industry wants to follow in. Which is
Spotlight, by the way, for anybody that doesn't know, is like an actor's database where your CV is, so casting directors can see you and find you. Carry on. Sorry, I just
it
needed
was
to
nice.
put that in because not
It
a
was
lot
nice
of
to
people
hear
know what
another voice.
Spotlight is.
Yeah, and so it's a bit like, okay, do you just want me to join because I've got a name behind it, and hopefully you could funding and a distributor.
Like you're trying to figure out if there's a genuine connection there, if they're trying to use your platform.
Thank you for finishing that for me, because that's what I was trying to say, but I couldn't articulate
Mm-hmm.
it. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you find that there's
an
pressure?
ingenuine feeling behind it?
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Do you feel external pressure to?
Yes, part of me wants to like pay my dues. Like I did so many unpaid gigs, and I did so many like, I just wish a director would take a chance on me, and I could get an opportunity to just do a student or a short or an independent feature would be brilliant. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm getting, again, on these like Mandy websites, casting websites, I'm getting contacts saying, hey, we'd love you to do this film for our media students at this university. And part of me wants to go kind of like, I was given so many opportunities growing up. I was given some opportunities growing up. It would be nice if I could give back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the time to give back right now?
I don't have the time to give back right now. I'm quite back to back.
But also giving back can be multiple ways. There's multiple ways to give back. It's not linear. Like, you can give back in terms of that, or you can give back in terms of the messages you put out through social media. You can give back in terms of your performances. Like, there's so many ways of giving back that, you know, we live in a world where it's work. So inevitably you're going to be working a lot, which means you're not going to have as much free time. And with a career like acting, you're going to be work. And then you're going to go, shit, I've got free time now. What do I do? Do I set up a production company? What route do I go down?
How many colouring books do I buy?
Exactly. Do I move on to paint by numbers?
Yeah.
Like,
Set up a colouring book business for actors.
Yeah. One that's not too hard, but not for children. Yeah.
it's like a jigsaw that's like less than 1,000 pieces, but more than like 250.
Yeah.
Maybe like one that doesn't matter if you go outside the lines.
Yeah.
One
Maybe
that
there are no
actually
lines.
actively pushes you to go outside the lines.
No, that hurts me.
It's
How could
just
that work?
It really hurts me.
it's just a blank piece of paper.
Black piece of-
No, draw.
kind of going off what Ben was talking about. Yeah, obviously, like even just using this as like this is something that we do to kind of give back a little bit as well. Like when people watch this, some of them want to be actors, some of them want to be casting or working like as agents or within the industry at least. What would be a piece of advice that you needed when you were starting out and that you need now as well, actually, that you give to people watching this?
I'm going to speak about something that's on my mind at the moment because I've only just realised it. It's a known thing, you know, acting. It's such a hard career to break into. It's such a difficult career. I spent years grafting. I did an acting class every evening, every day of the week. I think I did six acting classes. I did an acting class a day. Some days I did 2 acting classes. And I did that 6 days a week. I think I only had like 1 day off midweek. And my mum was brilliant. She really helped me out, yeah. And she'd drive me to to Bradford to do acting classes there. Then she'd drive me to Manchester to do acting classes here, and Salford. So it was a lot of time, a lot of dedication. I mean, I did it all through my GCSEs. I was supposed to be revising, and instead I'm learning a script and doing that self-tape and sending that off. And I think it was about 6 years of really trying hard and doing films which, yeah, like I said, like students and independent shorts and stuff, until finally the ball starts rolling. And now I actually feel like I've got it easier than I ever did previously when I was younger. I mean, especially because it's such a hard age when you're 13, 14, 15, 16. All the 18-year-olds are stealing your jobs because they can play down and they're out of license. And so I was really struggling at that age. And so I came to a decision when I was 18. I went to a performing arts college, and they really kind of pushed you all to go to drama school. And so all my friends really want to go to drama school, and I was kind of thinking, well, I've got an agent. He's submitting me to some good jobs. I'm getting quite close to some good jobs. Do I want to hone in my skills and go to drama school? And I do think you become a better actor after going through drama school. But I'm a young lad. Like I was 18, baby face. I'm not the tallest lad. I'm quite slender. Like I want to try and get some young boy roles, school roles while I can. And finally, as an 18-year-old, get those 14, 15-year-old parts that I couldn't get because 18-year-olds were stealing them.
How old were you when we met in the audition room for Billy?
Right, okay,
Wait, you
so
auditioned for Billy too?
What?
Ben Drake was the third. Ben Drake was the second role I technically auditioned for, but I was in the room 3 times for Waterloo Road. When they were doing workshops to feel out who they wanted for the initial first series back, cool. I was there for Danny and Preston, but that wasn't even an audition. It was just my agent hosted a private meeting, which one of the casting went to. So at that point, what was I, 15? And then I auditioned again for Billy and met the great Ollie Rhodes in the casting for the chemistry for Billy. And I
was one of the post 18-year-olds stealing
the young boys' jobs. I was 17 auditioning. How old was Billy? 15, 16?
Yes, yeah. I was 20.
Yeah, I was 17. I was thinking, damn, who's this pretty boy? Been in Hollyoaks.
You joking?
Vikings.
Thank you, but no.
That's what I thought. What was your point?
So yeah, what kind of advice would you give to the people out there?
I'm seeing it in my friends. So I went to, as I said, I went to Performing Arts College, and I'd been grafting since I was 12, and some of them only started picking up when they were 15, 16, and they enjoyed it during GCSEs because they chose it as not an easy subject, but for the people who weren't so academically inclined, and they realised they had a knack for it, and then they did, and they were just as good or in many cases better than me in college. But I think there's some kind of thing in the atmosphere in the world where you have to do something for so many years in succession and be so dedicated for it to then start paying off. And I'm seeing it now. One of my buddies, she started when she was 15, and now 3-4 years later down the line, now she started booking work, and now she's getting closer to booking some great stuff. It's like that's my advice. 6 years, that's what I'm calling it. I don't know how it worked for you guys, but
well, it's
was
like
that the case?
I think all of us started relatively young. Like,
Yeah.
I think I was about 12, and I got an agent when I was 13 or 14, and I was like, this is what I want to do, so I'm going to commit to it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't start booking work until probably 20.
Yeah.
So like even then, that's an 8-year like gap.
Yeah.
But in that time, you do what every like aspiring actor does. You go to acting classes, you watch great films, you read good books, you do anything you can in order to hone your craft, just like in any sport. Like if you were a 100-meter race, it's 100 meters running from one side to the other. It's simple. It looks simple to watch. However, the hours that go into it and the things you learn just to get those minute details in order to get that 1% better take a long time. And I think acting is no different to any other job. If you're a scientist, you got to learn your stuff. You got to learn which scientists came before you. You got to learn what science is relevant at the moment, what things are being shown at the moment, and hone towards that, because ultimately, we're not in the era of silent films anymore. Like, you can't really, if you wanted to hone your craft to a silent film, that would be great, but you'd have very limited opportunities because there aren't that many films that have no noise.
I really agree with you what you're saying, and I'm feeling that now.
Mm.
But that wasn't the case when I was younger. I didn't feel, my head was not so switched on as these are the films that are being made at the moment. This is the direction I need to take. These are the classes that I need to take. It was, I took the classes that were there. I looked up good classes near me. Oh, the nearest one is an hour and a half away in Bradford. I guess I'm going to Bradford. Like,
But that's what I mean. You looked up the classes.
Oh no,
You did the step to hone your craft.
Yes, no, I did. Yeah.
I'm like, because I think there's so many ways, and there's so, like, you can go to drama school, and like you said, it is a good way, and there are so many drama school actors that are very successful actors. There are also loads of non-drama school actors that are very successful. It's just your own journey,
And I think just the way that you found your route, you're making it, the ball's rolling. I'm excited to see what you do next, dude. Like, the opportunities are really coming in. I'm excited to see what happens next in Waterloo, because I don't know shit.
Neither do I.
And nothing's been spoiled in this, so we're good. But it's been a pleasure having you on, man.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's been a joy.
It's been a pleasure.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next episode. Peace.
that's a wrap.